Hi everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. So just to let you know, for all the new ones, that when people comes, we are working every day and many hours and all the time together, and some of us awake at 3 a.m. in the morning, and then we are doing stuff until now that we finished the meditation at 9:30 at night. So of course that you may understand that I want to make it short, because of course I'm really tired. We all are, and the reason why I usually speak more when I am alone is because I don't do anything, and basically I am very relaxed during the day. So that's why I talk and talk. First of all, let's go to the topic for today, related to what happened today in the pyramid. The pyramid, today we went to Kefren, and the gift we received for everyone there as a message was related to the second kingdom, which is the kingdom of the soul. So the topic for today is feeling, or also sentiment, as you may call it, and the gift that we received today to share with everyone is to be incense. So like the frankincense that one of the kings gives as a gift, but playing with the words, saying incense like the second gift, but to be incense, to be fully present in the senses. That's what it meant. So today we have received the messages from two different beings, one from the darkness and the other one from the light, and they were balancing the energy of the soul, of the system that we were working with. So the dark one was someone that explained very straight, to the point, what we have to learn from today. And one of the main things that I want to share is that he said that we have to remember that even the reality, everything, is based in light and love. That's the essence of it, the things that are within the existence. But the shapes, the structures are created by the distortion of that light. So all the things that exist in the matter, they are designed by the darkness. And darkness not thinking about something bad, but those who create, to manifest and to transform the reality to be what it is. So it says that everything that we see beautiful in this world, the beauty of nature, the beauty of this reality that we experience, was also created by the darkness. So what the dark one was trying to say is that in order to awake our light, what we have to do is to be responsible of our darkness, the one that we have created. So the message was also related to be aware that darkness is the one that is around the light. And this means that this is basically that every one of us has like a seed of light, like a seed of energy that is positive, which is the essence of the being. So the essence is inside each one of us, and because it's positive, by polarity and by magnetism attracts the negative to it. So all the things that are negative are creating like a crust around this seed. And this crust is made with the low emotions, with sadness, with suffering, with hunger, with rage, and all this dark side that we have that surrounds this positive aspect. So what the dark one said is, if you are looking for the essence of your being, what you have to do is to look for that darkness that you have inside, because you will find that essence behind it, because the essence is positive, so attract all the negative around to create a crust. This is why to be responsible is to understand and to face that darkness that is around my light. So this was all about responsibility, because this means that in order to awake the potential that we have within the positive aspect of the essence, we have to know how to use that darkness, because once that we find the essence, we are able to change the system, to change our reality, to to create. You can come, don't worry. It was an echo of mine. So it can create. You can create your own reality about that, from that darkness. So how can you create from the darkness? Well, the darkness basically is the laws of the universe. All the laws that structure the reality are made by the darkness. So all that darkness is the one controlling us when we are unaware. Okay. And when we become conscious, when we become aware, then we can transform that reality. So we can handle the laws of the universe by consciousness. So the concepts. ¿Qué dije? What did I say? So, gracias. So the darkness, usually we feel that is bad, because the system of the darkness uses us when we are not responsible. If we are responsible and conscious about our own creation, our own reality, so darkness cannot do anything. But if we are unaware, so they just can use us as they want. Okay. So if you ask what are the laws of the universe, I will say them, but I'm not going to explain them, because we are going to work with them during the month of Capricorn. So the laws are mentalism, correspondence, vibration, rhythm, cause and effect, polarity, generation, and I will add two more, which is matrix and purpose. So what the Dark One said is that all these laws are the structures that create the matter. And the matter is basically the way in which the light is assimilated. So this means that we, from the world of matter, absorb and understand the patterns of light through the structures of darkness, which is matter. So I hope that you remember what we have been talking about 2 weeks ago, about the 5 ways in which the matter absorbs the data of the light, which are the 5 senses. Just taste, hearing, vision, smell, and touch. So these 5 will be the vehicles through which the light will be assimilated in the shadows. So these 5 are basically illusions that makes a translation of light towards our inner world. These 5 generate the senses in the physical aspect. So what the dark said is that if these are the 5 tools to understand the light, if we are willing to download the divine into the matter to live properly here, what we have to do is to live fully present in our senses. What he said, or he described like the gift of incense. To be incense. They call this a gift because from the point of view of darkness, this is their gift for us to be able, from the shadows, to perceive the light. So the senses are just the tools to perceive the light, but the senses they don't storage the information that they receive. So how do we storage information? Through energy. And that energy, we call it emotional. So the way in which the emotional level storage the information of the senses is what we call by the feelings or the sentiments. So first of all, what is the difference between feeling or sentiment with emotion? So an emotion is a reaction, a chemical reaction of your body according to an energetical pulse that it's provoked by something in the outside. So something happens outside that pushes an energy that makes react your body, and the organs starts to create these hormones that we perceive as emotions. So what is a sentiment or a feeling? It is the storing of data from all the feelings that you receive through the senses. So you have like a notebook of all that data to activate it just in case something similar happens. So a feeling is something that you activate from within towards the outside. So the difference would be that an emotion is something provoked by the outside towards the inside, and it is just momentaneous, it's for a while. And a sentiment or feeling is something that goes from within towards the outside and is like a library, so it holds the information for a long time. So an emotion can be something quick, a reaction, but a sentiment or a feeling, they can be inherited from generation to generation because they get recorded in your cells. So it can become also a belief. So the sentiment, the feeling is like the book, the registry, the records of all the things that our senses have perceived. So through sentiments, through feelings, is how we can understand how our bodies and our all history of our tree of life have been receiving this information through the story. So this is why, in order to be aware of all the things that we have within, we have to start to live more aware and fully present in our body and open the books of our feelings to understand them, so we could understand how we have been receiving the codes of light through the senses. So this is why the gift that we received today, it was about to live fully present in our senses. That's why they use this game of words with the in sense. Live in sense. As I said, I was about to be straight to the point. So if you want to know any more, go and read the blog. So let's go to the alignment. Today we begin with a new vibration. The vibration for today is Va, which is like blowing but saying a B. Va. The statement for today is I am the universal legacy. I'm getting old. The code for today is the truncated icosahedron. Cutting the vertices of the icosahedron, we find 12 new faces, having this way a total of 32, pay attention, 32 with 20 hexagonal and 12 pentagonal faces, having 90 edges and 60 vertices. This configuration forms the figure of the planetary grid of consciousness, like a soccer ball that reveals the directions of cosmic consciousness equally, an inner observation and a constant external one. For this originates the pattern that incarnates the third eye chakra. So we sit comfortable, we relax, we focus in our breathing, always by the nose. Softly, I begin to press and caress the tip of my fingers, feeling the nerves on the tip of it. I pay attention to the sounds around me, the animals. As I touch the tip of my fingers, I take a look into it and perceive that they are not my hands. They are the hands of a hominid, like an orangutan, all covered in hair, with my back curved, sitting under the tree. I am the first of all humanity. I see myself as an orangutan, a chimpanzee, walking with my four legs, reaching the limits of the forest as you see the savannah and its animals. Remember how you touch and grab the tree and you stand up in 2 feet. Look back and watch others like you seated on the floor, and one of them extend its hands to give you a rock. Take a deep breath and feel the motion of running through the other animals in the savannah, reaching for the next tree in the horizon. In front of you, under the tree, you will see another hominid standing up straight, and you will give him this rock. Take a deep breath, and I recognize myself receiving the same rock again. So now I take the rock and start to run to the mountains and to the other side until I see the coast, the ocean. And with the feet on water, I can see a human. And I give him this rock. And I recognize myself as this human taking the rock, jumping into the water, and taking a boat to cross the sea to the other side. There, I can find another human waiting there to take this rock. in the other side. This time, this human is all dressed up. And I find myself again crossing a big desert until I find on the other side a beautiful valley with a long river. I approach to the river, finding a village, and I deliver this rock to an agriculture, to a farmer. I bend to the ground, and with the seeds I saw this rock. Now this farmer smiled, singing to this rock, knowing that he's sowing the pillar of all humanity. Take a deep breath. I am the same farmer that seeded the basis of humanity. I am the same hominid that brought the seed for this humanity. I am the universal legacy. I am the universal legacy. I am the universal legacy. And all this story lives here and now within me. I can see the history, for it lives in my soul. I see, I see, I see. And I start to touch the tip of my fingers again, realizing about the legacy that is my body. I recognize that all my sentiments, my feelings were born in this first emotion of standing still, watching the horizon outside the forest. Take a deep breath. And I start to touch and caress the body, thanking that first human hominid, telling to it that it accomplished its mission, that it reached until myself here and now. And I come back here and now, opening my eyes. Thank you everybody for being there, and this is how we begin our emotional week of legacy. So see you tomorrow at the same time, and remember that tomorrow early in the morning we will be connecting from the Great Pyramid towards every one of the main nodes of the planetary grid. See you tomorrow. Bye. Bye. Bye.